Right. This is the location of my coal seams. I'm just trying to get to grips with what I'm looking at. So, here's my bag for a scale. As you can see, it's sort of, some of it swoops up. Got that random sort of like sandstone nodule almost right in the middle there. I think it's just cracked. It's obviously a weak point. You can see how vertical these fractures are. We just got alternating mess really. Sandstone, mudstone, sandstone, mudstone, all the way up to the top. It's quite angular at the top there, but obviously that's because the sea isn't quite reaching that, whereas it does down here, although it is actually still quite angular. We've got lots of grey banding in this, so you can't really tell a great deal because obviously the sea does hit this. But we've got, this is the interesting bit. We have this seam going right across. I'll get my hand lens out actually and have a look at it, but it's quite thick, good, what, 2 centimetres or so, and it runs right through this rock, this sandstone, so we get to here, then it sort of swoops down, and I'm assuming it goes under the far shore there, over there. But the seam actually does run pretty steadily through this rock. In fact, there's quite a few coal seams here. You can see them all in these bands. Yeah. So you can't really tell if it's to do with the sea. Do we have sort of paleocurrent mess there? Or is it just from the erosion of the water? You can sort of see that one there, if that makes sense. I'm trying to zoom back out again. What else have we got? So I've just done a quick sketch 18. So it's difficult to actually get a proper gauge of this one because it just gets totally annihilated by the sea when it comes in. All this is totally covered, this shore. But we do seem to have some sort of a downwards sort of tilt to some of this banding, but not here. It seems to go the opposite way. So, what does that mean? We go around the corner. See the coal seam goes under. We've got this thick sort of. We've got the coal down there, but it's going under the sea, under the sand. Do have this mudstone here, which does actually seem to be it's very easily taken out, very brittle, very banded here though. It's just mess. But again, I'll probably do a strike and dip on this. Woohoo! Yeah, so there's the coal. It goes under, but it's there as well. But it's underneath here. It's underneath my feet. It's down there. So obviously this bit's been totally eroded away. So I've got this little jutty out part because it's obviously harder here anyway. It's almost creating its own little bay. I just can't get up there, it's just too tall. So what have we got here? So again, the sea erodes all this, so I'm not sure if I'm getting genuine strike and dips or not, but I'll take some. I'll take some measurements. Looks like we've got some sort of iron leaching. Very, very hard. That's just, I think that's just hardened mudstone. It's not carbon. So basically a mixture of sandstone, mudstone again. Got like a brickwork effect under there. Slightly reddish in colour. There's not a lot of siderites over here. But again, it's just messy. Unless it's just because the mud's just covering it all. I'm trying to get a sense of what sort of deposition, what sort of environment it's been. It undulates a bit, but I've seen worse. Can't see any nodules as such, unless they're just buried. Don't think that's one up there. I'm just going to see if we can zoom in. Don't think that is one. I think it's just a trick of the light. I'll take some strike and dips off here anyway, see if I can make any sense out of them. A lot of fracturing going on. Nice bit of polystyrene wedged in there. Yeah. I'm surprised it just holds itself together really. But yeah, okay. I'll do some strike and dips and see if I can make them correlate to anything that I've already previously done.